Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are here with another create a pet video, and today we are making 6 big cats. So I decided I was going to do this with cats because I thought it'd be really cool to have like mini big cats. I was going to try it with dogs, but I haven't really played around with the cats, and I thought, you know, let me play around with it, let me make something that's probably easy but not really difficult. And yeah, so in this episode we are going to make a tiger, a white tiger, a snow leopard, a normal leopard, a black panther, and a cougar or puma, depending where you are from. I think I always known it as a cougar, but I don't think so. So pretty much what I did was I messed around with the face a little bit, and I was having trouble getting his face shape because his like bridge of their noses are very broad and they look kind of angry, and I was like, let me play around with colours for a little bit. I do go back to the face and kind of mess around with it, but I did realise that to get a lot of the features you need, you kind of need to add like highlights and shadows to kind of get what you're going for. As you can see, I'm kind of working on the pattern of the tiger. Not the pattern, the like undercoat of the tiger. So if you remove the stripes, you would have these like white eyes, white outside of the eyes, and obviously the muzzle and the underbelly kind of thing, which is all white. And I was trying to get it best as I could. As you see, I'm trying to pull out the nose bit. They have a very like square mouth as well. I noticed that. Well, it's not exactly like a full square, but you know, I hope you get what I mean. So the reason we are doing 6 today was because as I made the tiger, I decided that I was going to play with the genetics, as I kind of have the body structure of a big cat, presumably. And yeah, this first one took me the longest because I was trying to work out everything. I think I did a pretty good job of making his face. It's not perfect, but I mean, I'm impressed with myself that I managed to make it look quite defined like that, I guess. This is just me. What am I doing now? I'm going around making sure the undercoat's done, adding a little bit of like transition from like the white to the orange. And yeah, all of these are available on the gallery if you wanted them. I always say this, and I don't actually know if people care, but I mean, you may want them in your game. I mean, how cool would it be to have these as pets? I mean, come on. This is just, it's cool. But yeah, I'm trying to add some shading and stuff, darkening the bridge of the nose, under the eyes, making the cheekbones a little bit darker. I changed the eye color as well on quite a lot of them. And they have very, like, they're circle eyes, but they're like oval circles. And yeah, a lot of big cats have the black ears. So I did that with this one. And I think for the rest of them, I kind of made it a little bit lighter. But as you see, I'm going back in with some orange to try and add some different, try and make it look, blend it in a little bit. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, this one I really do like. This was my first like try at it, so it was a little bit, I was a bit like, okay. But yeah, I've really been enjoying Create a Pet, as you can probably tell. I do think these cats look cool anyway. Just even, I think their face structure is really cool. I think it's got that kind of wild look to it, kind of. And I tried to stick to actual kind of what the tigers look like, and I was looking at pictures and everything, trying to get references and just try my best to actually do this. So as you see, I'm working more on like blending it, making sure it seems okay. There was a weird thing where I felt like it was like the pet would move in one way and it would kind of like, let's say like fold its arm, then you paint over it and then it would be like not there. And I did use a stencil for this because I was not going to sit there and do all of this. I was looking to make sure it was the right one, and I do paint this one in. Then I realised that if you're on the stencil, next to the mirroring tool, there's a fill button, which I feel really, really stupid for not knowing because I have spent quite a long time on just create a pet now. But I do think that even just adding the little bit of like shading on his nose and stuff really helped bring out his face. I'm just making sure I got every bit. But he's really cute. I really do like him. And we are going to go on to the next one in a second, I think. I was testing to try and see if there was any like gruffer tones. And I do show you all the baby forms in this. I love the babies. I think they're so adorable. Oh no, I'm messing around with fur patterns. Fur textures, fur types. I think I made it a little bit bigger because of his shoulders. So here I am. I made a twin and I was going to make a white tiger. So I tried to just like literally copy and paste it. Kind of over. I wanted to see if the fill tool would just work on the orange, but it did not. So I pretty much just painted the cat like this white color, because they have no other real distinct features. Not really. And I got the same like brown color because I really liked it. And yeah, this one's pretty much done. I mean, I'm so happy, and I think I like the white tiger more than the normal tiger. So, you know, it's just fine. So, what are we going on to now? We are going on to the snow leopard, I think? Maybe. And I did make these all siblings because I thought it would be fun, like, if you wanted to breed them, you can make, like, cross breed animals. Like, if I ever make a lion, which I think would be kind of difficult because we don't have a mane, but I could put that little lion mask on. So with this one, I did use the, I think, Wild Bobcat model because that was pretty close to what I wanted. And then I pretty much rubbed off the tiger pattern, which was really funny. It was like an extra sketch. Not an extra sketch. What are those scratchy things called? I don't know. So I'm pretty much messing around with colours just to see if I could get his right colour from just doing this. But I couldn't, so I think I do just paint him all white. Pretty much. And in this, you will see me use one of the stencil tools of one of the patterns that kind of looks like the leopard print. But the only problem was it had stripes on it, and snow leopards don't have stripes, so yeah. Also, trying to get the colour for this was really difficult because they kind of have like a bluish yellow grey tone, and it was just very weird. And I also made these ones have thicker fur because I thought that's probably best. You know, the snow leopards, I presume snow, you know. And I tried to lighten the area as best as I could on the chest and gave him a dark kind of purpley nose. I don't know why it's purple. It still looks cute anyway. So yeah, here I am adding like shadowing to the eye to make his nose look more defined, I guess. And I decided that we needed to brighten the white. Do you brighten white? I think you do. And then obviously just like blending out a little bit, making it look like it actually blends in with the fur. And yeah, I honestly love doing these. Like, all I want to do is just sit on Create a Pet. So if you have any ideas, I mean, something that's kind of doable, not like a reindeer or something, but I would love to try to do it. And yep, again, I'm going back in with the ears, just making them a little bit darker, kind of blending out the fur. And here's where I look at the fur texture, and again I start painting it in. I'm like, is it painting in? And then I realize that there's a fill tool. So yeah, and then I did go back round, so I picked up the color and was gonna go over the stencil only. But then I was like, wait a minute, why don't you just delete it all? So you will see me like try and repaint the whole cat, and then it kind of messed up the like circles of the patterns because I'd rub out half of it. So I just decided to, you know, try and start again, and then it was like blending in with the other stuff, and I was like, this is just terrible. And then I did find that there's actually like a stencil tool, stamp tool. So I was like, do you know what? I could use this. So yeah, I kind of didn't do them too dark, but obviously they're noticeable. And on the white parts, they don't have any, which I found quite interesting because I think it's the leopards that we do next. They have spots everywhere on their like white parts of their body. They actually, the spots get smaller and closer together and they're more compacted. And yeah, what am I doing here? I'm just trying to darken the eyes a little bit, I think, adding more. And I blended the spots on the white bit out just a little bit. And then look at the little baby. He's so cute. Oh, I love the babies. They're so adorable. So then again, I made a twin. And then I thought I could change the fur pattern because I was like, oh, did I just use a base color? But I didn't. So with this leopard, I made it a little bit thinner. They're African leopards, aren't they? Do leopards come from Africa? I think they do. I think they're African leopards. I think there's different types, but I think the one I was looking at was an African leopard. And I tried to just added the white part, then I added obviously the fur pattern, the base color, and then I added the white parts, and then I went around and darkened it a little bit just to kind of figure out what I was doing. And then the last few are really easy. I mean, the Black Panther, I just used the fill tool and did it black. Like, it was really easy for that one. Oh, and then I kept this one because I wanted the base color for the cougar. And this one I did darker pattern, like I clicked more times, and they have very like symmetrical spots, which is fun. It was fun to see. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just going around trying to do it. You will see me like stop and take screenshots in a minute, and that was because I thought I was finished and I actually hadn't. You see me rub out a bit there because the spots from the spine all the way down to the bottom of the leopard actually get smaller, so I wanted to gradient it, so like bigger to smaller. And yeah, I think this one looked really quite cool. I like this one. This one's cute. And yep, doing the ears again, kind of blending out a little bit. I think I should have done the spots a little bit darker. A little bit. Yeah, there you go. See, that's the bit I missed. So I also missed back of the legs as well. I did not do this one properly, but it's all good. I fixed it. And yeah, this one is this one. I gave him nice bright blue eyes. And look at him as a baby. He's so cute. Okay, so after this, the next one we'll be going on to is the cougar. Or the puma for some people, which I didn't realise. Cougars and pumas were the same thing until like an hour ago. But with this one, they have a very defined face. And they also have some dark patterning kind of... You see where their whiskers are? Kind of at the end of that, they have like black marks that go up their nose, and it makes their nose look really defined, and it's quite interesting. You'll have to see it, like if you want to Google it. But they don't have like the light white fur on the back of their legs, which, well, from what I saw, they didn't. And yeah, as you see, I'm trying to fill it in. I'm trying to see how it would actually go, because I didn't want it to like stick out, but I needed it to be like defining. So you see me playing around trying to darken it a little bit. I did like contour this one a little bit. Then they have darker fur on the top of their head, where I'm doing now, that goes around their ears. And that's kind of the only, like, it depends what I think cougar you look at, because obviously all the animals don't look the same. They have different features. But with this one that I was looking at, he had like a dark head and yeah, he had this like gradient down his like face, as you kind of see. And I'm pretty much done here. I changed his eyes and I painted under his paws. But this one I really like. Look at him as a baby. He's just adorable. He's just adorable. So then the last one we are doing is the Black Panther, which is really, really quick. I literally just painted this one black and painted his ears, and that was pretty much done. Like, this one was easy, and I really like how I gave him the bright eyes. I just think it's so funny. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know what you guys think of these and what is your favorite one. I think mine might be the white tiger. But thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time.